And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. You see first, fighting out of the blue corner, the knockout, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, BJ Penn!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So the legend, the Hall of Famer BJ Penn is back for more as we get ready to go for round 1. His last first round finish, that unforgettable 21-second dusting of Matt Hughes back in UFC 123. But more often than not for BJ Penn in his recent form, he has had to work harder and go deeper into fights. We'll see if BJ can get on track here in the early going. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Moicano gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it. He went higher than that one.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. He's really working hard for his guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure. He's going to go 100% to try to get this finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nicely done.
Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Moicano. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes the half.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Side control now. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it up. When he goes to finish, he has to...
Oh, he got out again!
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Moicano. The crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Jab gets the attention of his opponent. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Moicano. So unable to connect on the uppercut. Lead left by Moicano. 36 total strikes have landed for Renato Moicano.
Nice jab.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, submission attempt here.
He's fighting. He wants this badly.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Nice defense.
Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
Take a deep breath. Relax. That last round's over. You took his best shots and smiled back at him. Now it's your turn. You have to go and move.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and we're going to show you the replay now, DC. The big moment, of course, that huge shot to the liver.
I mean, a big shot to the liver. He was looking for it all night long, and eventually he found it. And it showed why most of his effort has been spent on trying to find that shot.
Ready. Ready.
Second round here. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Low kick lands flush. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Nice leg kick there by Moicano.
Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks. Guillotine jump. How in the world did he escape that submission? Great submission defense.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, some big elbows landing for him now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Making trouble defensively. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. He gets out of danger again.
Once again, he gets his arm out. Great submission defense.
His work, I'm going to stay on your side.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
Penn's got a bruise now, starting to appear on the right side of his body. Moicano's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Penn.
Oh, in the mouth.
Less than 2 minutes now to go.
Got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, this is...
He's got to be careful here.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, you land, I land is how we're doing here. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Penn's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
The Prodigy gets back up again.
It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, that's the round. Moicano's eye, while still intact, is looking pretty bad. We'll see what the cut man can do over these 60 seconds. But you got to think for the ringside physician, for the referee, they're going to be watching things closely as this fight resumes. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, I like that kick there. And just misses with that big right hand. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Well, the Prodigy gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that figure.
Out of range with that one. Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He didn't.
No mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Prodigy, BJ
right, so a huge effort out of the former two-division champion BJ Penn here tonight. He has started to keep a more active schedule of late. That has led to some strong results inside the octagon. So vintage BJ Penn here tonight as the prodigy turns back the clock. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Makhachev.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, for my money, nothing like calling fights here north of the border. Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. A lot of big moments for your boy Max Blessed Holloway in this book.
Yeah, man, Max Holloway has become almost a home team when he fights in Toronto. They love him here, and every time he fights in the Scotiabank Arena, he puts on a show. Oh, nice body kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, beautiful jab by her there. You know, we referenced her reach advantage on the tail of the tape and certainly made good use of it there. And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
Trademark inside leg kick there by Shevchenko. Nice. Nicely done. So more output, at least in the early going. Edge of your seat action as expected so far.
Oh, nice body shot.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Just misses there with the left.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent, pull the head down, and try to wear on her gas tank.
Now going upstairs with the left hook.
More strikes to the head.
Oh, she found the target again. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Well-placed kick there by Shevchenko. All right, so she lands another leg kick there, and now you're starting to really see visible damage on the other side. I'm not sure how many more of these she can take.
She won't take many more. You'll start to see her fall to her back and try to engage in the grappling because she will not be able to get any weight on her front leg, which will make her stationary and be in a lot of danger to get caught with something hard at the top.
Oh, now gets an underhook to a more dominant position. Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Just out of range with that left hook. Chasson going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. The opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find to the face so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
That's good defense to block that punch. How big was that judo toss? Shevchenko's in half guard now. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass and get good ground and pound off. Beautiful transition. And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Shevchenko. Oh, that's a beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a fantastic job of manipulating the weight to change the position.
1 minute.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often. And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast. This is a terrible position.
Connection fire there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
She's moving her head pretty good on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these shots. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Big kick land.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward.
Visibly limping here. Oh, nice jab by Chasson. Fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Gotta be careful here.
Oh, that's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly. She is so dominant from the top position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Chasson getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. She's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover full guard.
Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Beautiful.
Half-guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Nice elbow, lands at range. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Shasson. Oh, look at her. She's like J. Rue the Damager out here, just chucking elbows.
She is brutal, trying to rip her opponent apart with those elbows.
Under 2 minutes to go. Man, she's fun to watch grapple. Beautiful reversal there on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Macy Shasson. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Huge elbow there.
Like that.
Oh, big shots from the top. Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yeah, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to...
Straight punch by her there. Holy shit! Unbelievable. So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Macy Shasson!
All right, there she is. Big win by TKO tonight, and really everything she said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight Night.
Oh, yeah, she made it happen. She willed it into existence. Anyone that would listen to her, she told them, I am going to finish this fight by TKO. She got that exact finish tonight. Exactly what she wanted, she got it done.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joshua the Fearless Fan! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Azul Zulfikar Amemaya!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The TO, baby. Nothing quite like playing fights in front of these live fights.
One time I almost defended my belt in the 6 against Anthony Johnson. I was injured, wasn't able to compete, but Max Holloway once again showed what a champion he is by defeat and competition in this great arena.
All right, early action here, and a nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter to close the distance and attain the clinch. He feels like this is a good range at which for him to be fighting.
Well, John, you recognize that the BJJ fighter wants to be chest to chest so that he can use his tricks and everything to try to get this fight to the floor. That was a very big moment for this fight. Very big moment in this fight.
Connected with a solid strike there.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, and now an uppercut. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline. This is the to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
He passes to half guard.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Taking him out here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Making all these shots count. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. This is where he wants to be.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
90 seconds to go now.
Great shot from the top position.
And now he's got the back.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. In the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, you got to be careful there, yep.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Round two straight ahead. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Second round underway. Sets a floor right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very badly.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that.
He got hurt again.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. Take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick land.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. His opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, massive right hand. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear. Big shots landed by him now. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Trying to go to the body here. Unable to find the target. Fighter connects there. Oh, he's in trouble.
Right back! Right
All
back!
right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position up the bottom.
Back and forth we go. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round two. Man has his chin been tested early. Buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Wow! That has got to feel good!
Jeez Louise!
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 26 seconds of round number two. Declaring the winner by TKO, Joshua the Fearless Man.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I would think as an athlete, these type of rabid MMA crowds are something you absolutely feed them for.
Absolutely would love to fight in Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. You understand how knowledgeable these fans are because they cheer at the right times, they boo at the right times, but they appreciate everything. This is a great fight environment.
Aldo gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants the fight, and you got to think stuff in the first shot's going to give him some confidence.
It's got to give him a ton of confidence. He said that he would be able to defend takedowns. He said that he was going to put it on this guy. But that was the first test. He's passed. Now let's see if he can continue to defend takedowns as they come in his direction. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Fast pace here in the early going. Nice teep kick there from the kickboxer, and that is going to give the opposition something to think about. I've never eaten one of those, but it doesn't seem fun.
No, it sucks. It sucks to get hit with that front kick up the middle. And that is going to allow for him to stay at range. It also deters takedown attempts, because you know that if you change levels into one of those, you are going to sleep.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Aldo. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Left-right combo is good. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Aldo. Big left hand lands.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Keep those hands up for me.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Great defense by this fighter. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Nice transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, to the mouth.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
In the half guard.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, that's tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Mixing in the elbows. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Aldo's eye is starting to swell shut. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aldo.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Aldo's got his back yet again.
Big ground and pound. Great submission defense on display tonight. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. An elbow! And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one.
Good to go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha. Próximo round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, huge left. Able to block that strike. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Just missed with the leg kick. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Well, we talk about these calf kicks all the time. Don't want to take too many more of those.
I cannot believe how damaging that strike has become.
Oh, just misses with the kick. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Got the singles collar tie.
He's going guillotine. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it. And now he's out. What submission defense on display.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Takes his back now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, nice.
On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
He's got the choke here. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai games.
You know why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. So
pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Rips the body there for good measure. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks have...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. And he comes through with a big knee.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, effective use of the jab by Aldo. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now some separation. Spinning back fist. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged swollen. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Aldo's back in full guard.
Trying to recover full guard there.
In position for a submission attempt here.
Now he's in trouble. That's it. That's the end of the fight. It's gotta be.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Under 3 minutes to go here in our third and final round. Oh, right back to the well with the calf kick, and yet again, he does not miss.
He doesn't miss because his opponent didn't address it early. Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in there fighting. Oh, my goodness! Ooh, nice leg kick. Nice level change.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not, look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. He's got it. He's got it.
He's working. He's standing up.
He's rigid.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Using a lot of...
Oh, huge elbow! White setting up for an arm bar now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
He's having his way with him here. I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. The
Ladies and
official
gentlemen,
decision
after
is
three
in. It
rounds, we go to the
resides
judges'
with Bruce
scorecards
Buffer.
for decision. All three judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Diego Lopez!
All right, so DC, nobody's surprised to hear those scorecards as the more well-rounded athlete gets it done over a fighter who's primarily a kickboxer at this stage of his career.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he just kickboxes still. But he showed good on himself. But it was all about the well-rounded guy. Winning the exchanges that mattered, getting the takedowns when he needed to, and really putting on a dominant performance. I understand that it's a decision, but not all decisions are created equally.
Yeah.
And this one was dominant.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Muhammad the Punisher Makhachev.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the Brazilian flyweight contender, Alexandre Pantoja. Somewhat remarkable, given all that he has accomplished, that he hasn't fought for the UFC title just yet. But he believes if he can get a win and ideally a finish in what is a very challenging matchup here tonight, he will make himself undeniable as far as the UFC is concerned. First order of business, this significant challenge here tonight. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. And right into side control. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Makhachev's able to transition back to side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Oh, he's got a choke.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Excellent ground and pound there by Makhachev.
Full side control now.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Makhachev's back to the north-south position now. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. These guys are working.
Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, good defense, yes.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Getting the mount here.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Pantoja. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Great transition there as he reverses to going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, close guard now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pantoja. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Pantoja's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Setting up a sub here. Oh, he's got it locked in. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's got to be careful here. Great ground and pound by this man.
Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Don't think about wrestling, not even for 1 second. Jab, jab.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, lands another hook. Oh, huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. That jab hurt him.
Oh, big left hand. Nice punch by Makhachev.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that deep choke is tough. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Pantoja's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Great job landing from the top of the cage.
Oh, there it is, maybe the seminal blow we see.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Makhachev's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he postures up a big head scraper. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, that's it!
Oh, goodness!
No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my Lord!
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Muhammad the Punisher Makhachev!
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need the scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may. Proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.
The stars have aligned, and the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history is back tonight. The former two-division champion, Conor McGregor. As such, the celebs are out. Let's see what type of version of Conor McGregor shows up here tonight.
Usually when Conor McGregor shows up, it's usually his best version. He's a guy that takes a great amount of pride in preparing for the event. He says it's a fight every single time he sees his opponent, from the press conference to the weigh-ins to the stare down. He is ready to show his opponent his best self every time he's in their face. And not only does he do that in the build-up when he gets into the octagon, with all the ability that he possesses, he's able to do that same thing. That's why he's been so successful and has gone from the bottom to the top of the UFC in such a short time.
Truly one of the elite strikers in UFC history. Moves every needle you would like him to move. And as you said, his work ethic, his preparation truly is legendary. Let's see if he has put in the right work in advance of this showcase fight here tonight. Conor McGregor, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. For years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. And it all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camps.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5'2" player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Double jab landed there by McGregor. Oh, clean hook there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Nice job by Conor McGregor on the feet. You gotta think his longtime chief corner, John Kavanagh, likes what he is seeing out of his pupil early tonight. That's what's going to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Nice job by the wrestler to engage in the clinch here very early in the fight with this kickboxer. He said he didn't want to recklessly chase takedowns from the center of the octagon, so we'll see what he does here in the clinch.
He's a safe takedown. Once you get chest to chest, you can start to trip. You can start to
trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Let's go, hammer fist.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ.
Makhachev's back in format. Lands with the ground and pound here.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Oh, that looks tight.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Oh, right into mount.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Makhachev's in half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Under 2 minutes now to go. McGregor getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, he got out.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now.
Could be over soon. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about this guy. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Good work here to the body on the ground by McGregor. Round 2 next.
All right, he beat you up that round, but you're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. Get aggressive. They're confident over there.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't have to ignore those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Islam Makhachev. Takedown defense is there. The overhand left is true.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by McGregor. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Single collar tie now. Fighters separate from the clinch.
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done.
Oh.
Start weighing those elbows.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Classic submission D. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Swing and a miss by Makhachev. Oh, McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those. Oh, huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Well, oh!
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Makhachev goes for the takedown, and now he gets it. So a nice transition there after he got stunned on the feet. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, misses with the jab. Takedown defense holds up.
The fighters separate.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being...
Oh! That'll do it! Makhachev gets the finish.
Holy smokes.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So the celebration is officially on. After a successful UFC welterweight title defense here tonight, he will go out the same way he came in as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. He is your winner by knockout, and what a way to send a statement to the rest of the contenders in this division that it is going to take a monumental effort to dethrone this 170-pound king.